Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make gold effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into making selection using select subject and polygonal lasso tool, inverting of layers, desaturating of layers, applying hue and saturation, applying Gaussian blur, applying color lookup, applying curves, and merging of layers. So let's get started! So here in our document, I prepare here an image of a statue, and our goal here is to apply the gold effect. So the first step we're going to do here is we're going to make a selection on the statue. So to do that, going on to the layers panel, make sure that you're selected on the background layer, and then go to the menu bar, go to select, and then choose subject. Alright, so once we already have a selection, so let's just deselect on some part of this area, and also let's add a selection on the slab. So to do that, we're going to make use of a polygonal lasso tool. So going on to the toolbar, go to the third tool, first, second, third, right click on it, and then find the polygonal lasso tool. There you are. And then from the options panel, make sure that you're going to click on this because that will be for the add selection. And then let's keep on adding a selection on the slab of marble. All right, there you go. And let's deselect on this area. So go to the options panel, select on the third one, make the selection. And there you go. All right, so once we already have this selection, now let's create a layer of the statue of its own by pressing Ctrl plus J. There we are. All right, so once I did that, it already created this layer. And let's create another one by pressing Ctrl plus J, because for this layer, we're going to make this use as a black background. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Well, going back, from this top layer, I'm going to hide it first because we're going to focus on this. And let's name this layer as the black background. All right. With that black background layer selected, go to the menu bar, go to image, then adjustments, and then find hue and saturation. So this dialog box will appear. Under the lightness, I'm going to click and drag the slider moving to the left, creating the amount of -100. And then hit OK. Now there are, the image is already black. Now let's make this top layer visible, okay? And then let's desaturate this one with the use of a shortcut key. With that layer selected, press Ctrl plus Shift plus U. The image is already desaturated. And then let's create a duplicate layer of this. Press Ctrl plus J. There you go. From this new copy layer, we're going to invert this one. So with that layer selected, press Ctrl plus I. There you are. And then still with that layer selected, let's change the blend mode. So go here, click this arrow down, and then choose on difference. There you go. So we're going to merge these two layers to create into one. So hold Control, select on this layer, and also the layer down below. Then right click on it, and then choose Merge Layers. From this merge layer, we're going to change its blending mode. So click on this arrow down here, and then choose on difference once again. Okay? Now, the next step we're going to do here is we're going to apply the color lookup. So going on to the adjustment layer icon, yes, this one, click on this, then choose on color lookup. All right, and then go here under the properties of it. Okay, so you can see there's a 3D lot file here. Okay, so just click this arrow down here, and then we're going to make use of the edgy amber preset. Okay, click this one. All right, so it turned into this. And then after that, we're going to select on the clipping mask icon. All right, so that the effect will be only applied to the statue. Now, the next step here is we're going to add another layer, and that will be the curves. So let's go to the adjustment layer icon, click that, and then choose on curves. All right, so under the properties, go to the histogram. All right, so from this highlight slider, I'm going to click and drag it moving to the left, creating a brighter effect, our statue layer. All right, there you go. And then also select on the create clipping mask icon. There you are. All right, looking bright, isn't it? Okay, now the next step here is we're going to smoothen the statue. Okay, so click on this layer. That's the statue. Let's name that as a statue layer. Alright, so selected on that statue layer, go to the menu bar, go to filter, then choose on blur, then find Gaussian blur. Okay, so from the radius, I'm gonna set the radius just to 1 pixels. Okay, and then hit OK. Right, so actually it's trying to smooth a little bit. So you can see the gold effect on our statue. Now let me show you the before and after. So this one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to create gold effect in Photoshop.